All right, we are live, and I don't think anyone is even going to expect this to be on, so I'll just wait for maybe one or two people to come on if they want to. We'll see what is going on if anybody's actually here. All right, so I got one person, so hello to that one person who's watching, unless it's me. In that case, hello me. So, yeah, we are here to try out some websites on the iBook G3. So, I'm gonna boot it up, and we'll see. You guys get to see how slow a computer from like 2002, 2003 is. So we'll just have a little bit of fun with it. So, you guys, I asked you guys on Twitter yesterday, I think, or maybe Friday. I don't remember, if there was any websites you wanted me to try on the iBook G3, and you gave me a couple of them. So we'll go through those and see if they work. So what I am going to load up on here is 10.4 Fox, which is made for older computers like this, because it's a PowerPC, and it is a fork of Firefox. So it's like a fork of an older version of Firefox. So I don't know how much will run, but we'll try it anyway to see. So let's go ahead and see if it'll boot here, and you guys get to see how slow it boots. So let's go ahead and try it, if it'll actually work. This charger's a little finicky. Let's see. Let me try and get it to work. Maybe you guys know that sound. You guys remember that sound? All right, so this is a PowerPC iBook G3. Let's hope it actually, there we go. We have a screen. All right, got the Apple logo. So this is running 10.4 Tiger. Oh, boot up time? Elias, I didn't even put a stopwatch on this. Hey, Miles, how are you? Yeah, so I didn't put a stopwatch on this, but it does take a while. But you guys want to get the full experience, so you're gonna get the full experience on this live stream. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go through it and do a little live stream. So before I go on, let me go ahead and share this. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. So I do have the tab open with this. All right, so this is what I asked yesterday. Was it yesterday? No. Yeah, it was yesterday. So this is what I asked yesterday. I said, if I make a video on the G3, what website should I try? So you guys said try Twitter. You guys said try the Apple trade-in, which was pretty funny. You also said Cobra.dev, Instagram, Netflix, svtplay.se, YouTube, Discord. So we got a couple to try. So I will go ahead and stop sharing my screen, and we'll go ahead and try the first one we have on the list here. Let me exit the screen. There we go. Okay, so I will make myself not full screen anymore. So we'll see just the computer itself. And as you can see, I have a bad little mount, and it's probably going to fall, but we're going to try it anyway. All right, so there we are. Okay. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom in on it. All right. Let's not test. Hey, you know what, Latrell? You're here. You're watching it. You're going to see it. And you know what, Latrell? Here's something else that'll piss you off. Look at the, yeah, that's right there. That's just for you. That's just going to sit right there in the background. That's just for Latrell. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and open up 10.4 Fox. So I just updated this, so because it was on the really old version. So let's see how long it takes to open this. And also, if you're wondering, I had to put this like next to my TV because I don't actually have a Wi-Fi card in this. So it's actually using Ethernet, and it's really slow. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah. So it's still like got a, it's still got a spinning hard drive. It's a whopping 9.4 gigs hard drive on this. I can show you the specs once this loads up. I'll show you the specs on it, but this was actually being thrown away. Someone was throwing this away. They took it to Staples, and it was rescued from the dump because it was just going to go to the trash. So, every now and again I pull this out and just play with it, and it's fun. So really cool. Oh, don't wish that on my plant. My plant is beautiful. You know what? You know what, Elias? You know what? You guys are hating on the plant. Do not hate on the plant. It is my favorite new accessory. It is in every video, including this one. You know what, Tanner? I agree. How could they throw that away? I really wonder. It really makes me wonder. People are just crazy. So they were throwing this away, and they were throwing away a 2007 MacBook also. Oh, it's still going. Okay. So it's taking its sweet time. Yeah, and the funny thing is, Anthony, this was actually on macOS 8, I think, or macOS 9, whichever one it came with. So this person that had bought this computer, they used it on its OS. They never updated it. And it was actually three computers. So it was actually three. There was a 2010 MacBook Pro, there was a 2007 MacBook, and this 2003 or 2004 or whatever computer. And they were throwing them away, and they had never updated them, and they were still fine. Like they worked just fine. They were just throwing them away. It was just really sad. All right, so we got our we got 10.4 Fox up. So let me show you the specs on it real quick, and then we'll go to the first website. And hopefully you guys can see this. I'm sorry it's like kind of far away. My mount for my phone is actually broken, so... All right, so we got a 500 megahertz PowerPC G3 with a whopping 256 megabytes of SD RAM. Let me see if I can pull this closer so you guys can see that. Probably not, but... All right, is this any better, maybe? No, not really. All right, and yeah. All right, so our first website we'll do... Let me go back to this. I'm sorry this is crooked. Let me fix this. Okay. All right. We're going to try. All right, so we got the first one is Twitter, I think was, right? Yeah, Twitter. All right, let's try Twitter. And you know what? We're going to go to my page. You know, the keyboard is really not bad, actually. If this works, I will be completely shocked. Did I just kill it? I just killed it. So the charger is such a piece of garbage. All right, let me fix this charger. Oh, man. This charger is such crap, dude. Oh, come on. I feel like I need to put it underneath the computer so it stays tight or something. Yeah. Try this again. Oh, it's still on. It just went to sleep. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Hello. It's called 10.4 Fox, so it's made for older computers. So like if you have a G3 or G4 or G5, this will work on it, and you can still kind of browse the web. Hey, hey. All right. So it went to sleep. So let's try this again. All right. Twitter.com/me. Oh, it still kept that in there. Let's see. Will it work? I love that you guys will come on and watch random things with me. So cool. I see the Twitter logo. That's cool. A PowerBook 165 last week. Nice. Oh God, Latrell, please don't wish that on me. I don't need that right now. Oh, a new MacBook Air or MacBook Pro? You mean the M1s? Hey, how's it going? You talking about the M1s? The M1 Max? Oh my God, look at this. Imagine scrolling through Twitter. This is so slow. It's not even loaded my page yet. Oh my God. Will it load my page is the question. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. If it loads Twitter, I'm going to be freaked out. Now the other question is, will it load images? So, okay, so this browser I'm using is called 10.4 Fox. So if you guys have an older computer like this, like an iBook G3 or G4, you get 10.4 Fox, and it's a fork of Firefox that's kind of been made to work with older PowerPC computers. So, yeah. And you can download it, it's free. Water cool it. You know what? I don't think it's even fast enough to water. It probably has like a really tiny fan in it. Oh man, look at this speedy thing. Oh my God, is it beach balling just from that? Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I really need to take a picture with this, of course. Are you leaving? Are you leaving, Latrell? You gonna leave me? Imagine this was considered fast at some point. Exactly. This was considered fast. Oh yes, I would love to see, I can't wait for the actual Apple Silicon on iMacs. You know what? I should just keep this up. Speed. Exactly. This is speed right here. We can't even scroll. Look at this. It's not even loaded enough to scroll. Okay, we got the beach ball. We have the spinning beach ball going right now. Oh, okay. I don't think that can browse the web. Can it browse the web? Can it even go on the internet? Can you do anything with it? All right, so we're still going. Can I just say I love Aqua? Like the Aqua interface is so nice. I just love I miss like the skeuomorphism that we used to have. We don't have that anymore. I miss that. It don't want you to go on Twitter. Yeah, correct. Exactly. Does it still work? Is it good to buy it? Which one? Which one are you talking about? Oh, look at that. We're getting some images loading. Oh, look at that. Oh, Pentium desktop. I hope you're making videos of these. You should make videos of all these old computers. That is just I love watching that stuff. All right, so how many of you out there are making videos of your old computers? I probably should have one of you guys like come on here with your old computer just to share. An iBook. Oh, is it a good laptop to buy? Um, it's honestly, it's not like a super special design. The one I would really love is the G3 clamshell. If I could ever get one of those, I would love that because that's an iconic one. This one isn't so much an iconic like design. It's a good design, but it's just it's kind of boring. Like I'd rather have like a MacBook Pro or like the older iBook G3. Oh, look at that! It loaded my picture. All right, should I try scrolling? Let's see. Can we scroll? Can we scroll? I need to take a picture before I before I go off this. All right. One good thing about being a tech reviewer is you have a bunch of phones around you at all times, so I can just go in front here and take a picture. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I can just take a picture real quick of my bam, because that's how we roll here. Because I decided to use my iPhone to record the laptop. All right, so let's see. Can we scroll? We haven't loaded any pictures. Oh my God, this thing is beach balling at everything, at every turn. Can we scroll? If you tweeted me recently, you might see yourself in here. Yes, 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 yes. The blueberry clamshell. An XPS 8900. Okay, now I need to look that up real quick because I don't know what that is. 8900. What? Someone threw that away? How old is that? 6th gen? Are you kidding me? Someone threw away something with a 6th gen? That is so... Oh, these people, man. That is so wasteful. All right, we're not getting scrolling action yet. Oh, yeah, we are. Hang on. Let's see. Are we getting some scrolling action? Oh, man. It's just beach balling at every turn. All right, so I'll scroll a little bit and then we'll try the next website just to see if it works. Oh, man. And as you can see, I don't know if you can even see this, but at the top right here where I have an emoji in my name, it does not show that, but it shows it in the browser itself. So that's actually pretty surprising. All right, so we're not getting any scrolling going. All right, so what's our next website we're going to look at? All right, so our next website was Apple's trade-in website, which is apple.com/IE/trade-in. So y'all going to make me type here. You guys are going to make me type for some reason. Okay. We're not getting any action here, so let's see. Oh, constant beach ball. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well, there's my most recent tweet right there from 9 minutes ago. Okay, let's try Apple's website with a trade-in. It honestly, it really is, and for a computer that can be reused, I mean, like computers don't just die, like it'll be a component most likely that dies. And honestly, if it's not something like super cheap, like one of those cheap pre-builts that are garbage, I wouldn't throw it away. And even if it is a cheap pre-built, like, oh, what is this? It shows the emoji on site because Twitter has their own emoji pack. Oh, Tanner coming in here with the knowledge. I didn't know that. I threw in a GTX 660 Ti into it, and it's not bad. $3 gaming PC for old games. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. HTML5 is just too much for PowerPC. Anything is too much for this thing, honestly. So, I feel really bad that I upgraded this to Tiger, but like I said, it came with Mac OS 9, I think, and it had like their stuff on it, so I kind of felt wrong keeping their stuff on there, but they also had old programs. So like if you guys got an old computer from somebody and it had like its original OS and it had like a bunch of programs on it that person had, but it also had their personal data on there, what would you do? Would you want to keep the programs and just like delete their documents? I mean, like I feel like there's a weird fine line between doing that kind of stuff. I don't know. HP laptop Chromebook. I've always wanted a Chromebook, but I've never had one, and people rag on them so bad. So I don't know whether I should buy one, but I may buy one when I come back. All right, we're going to apple.com/IE/trade-in/. All right, let's try it. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, we're at the connecting stage. Got the little circle going. Watch this load faster than Twitter. All right, so that's actually not a bad page. It's not like as graphic heavy as the Apple's main page. But I could be wrong. It may not show up properly at all. Oh, hat programs would also have someone's diary on it. There's so oh yeah. See, that's where I felt wrong. Like, but then again, also like when you clean install something, look at that. When you clean install something, it's also nice and fresh and like it's not bloated with years and years worth of like old files. So I don't know. I think when I get an old machine like this, I wanted to see how it would run, stock too. All right. Our next website is Apple's trade-in website. And I am not going to see what Apple's trade-in for this is because I guarantee they would tell me to throw it away. So, but look at that. Okay, it is beach balling, so we're going to wait for that for a second, and then we'll scroll a little bit, maybe, if it'll scroll. Also, like, look at that little chat icon. Man, I just love how these looked. I'm getting a super rare IBM Trans note for $10 from someone. Okay, you must have a really nice collection, honestly. You must have a really good collection. I don't throw my old computers away in the trash. I donate them to a nonprofit that reuses them. That is good. But also, I hope that you like verify that they do reuse them because I feel like some people do donate things to places and then places just throw them away and you don't know. So like it just sucks. Like you want something, you want a place that you're giving your stuff to be reused, not to be like just thrown away, and you want them to be like reputable. Will the site still recognize the serial number? You know what? If I can get down to that part of the page, we'll try it. We'll try it and see. If you guys want to just chill with me, we've only done 2 websites in 17 minutes. So we're not, yeah, exactly. All right, now Tanner, you like I might need to get you on a stream one day and we just like go through your computer and see how well it runs. Also, curious Tanner because you have the iMac G3. What do you have to film it at so that the CRT looks correct without flickers? Because I know you have to film it at a certain frames per second for it to not show like flicker. Samsung Tab Pro S a couple years ago for $50 less than what I wanted, plus a Lenovo laptop that sold for 150. Yeah, and see that's another thing I noticed too is like people will put Linux on, and Linux runs really well on older machines. So like if you need a secondary machine, like it's not bad. All right, let me see how far I can scroll down on this. All right, where do I need to go on this to get to the serial part? All right, we got to select a device to get started. Okay. All right, computer up to 810 pounds. Oh, I went to a UK website, I guess, or a European website. All right, so we're gonna hit computer. I wonder if I can copy and paste. I bet you I can't copy and paste the serial number in here. I don't think I can. Uh, you won't be able to select the model on the trade site, so you won't even have to type in. Oh, okay, so there's no point in doing this. Okay. Okay. How old is it? I think it's from 2003. Don't quote me on that. All right, let's see. I've never filmed it much, so I didn't mess with it. Tanner, get on it. Get on it and film it, please. Okay, so if it's not going to show it, we won't go through all this. We'll just go ahead and go to the next website. So the next website was cobra.dev. So we'll try that one next. It's not bad for being as old as it is, but all right, let's see if we can get to the address bar. I clicked in the address bar. We're waiting. We're waiting. All right. Well, I'm glad 10 of you guys are sticking around to watch this because I know this is like probably like really boring because we're just like waiting for the beach ball to end. Oh, well, I'm sure that you're faster than an iBook G3 though. I'm sure you're much faster than iBook, which is good. And you're also on high-speed internet now. So this one has no upgrade. This doesn't has no upgrades. I might have to. You're right. I never know what would make everything would make an interesting video. Look, I mean, like I love this stuff, and people are watching me right now do this cool stuff. Come on, Tanner. People like this. This is fun. I had to do some research on nonprofits that my aunt who used to work in schools, and has a few connections to donate to. That's awesome. Okay, well that's cool. Well, I'm glad that you did some research on them and found some reputable places that will actually reuse stuff. Oh, well, thank you, Miles. I'm gonna miss you guys too. I really will. I feel like I'm growing. I feel like I'm crazy for doing this, but it's just gonna be a new adventure. New adventure. Do something different, and it's like once you've, I know you're not like old enough to know this kind of feeling, but once you've been in a job for a long time, and once you've kind of become complacent with things in your life, you need to change things. And sometimes that means stepping out on a ledge and doing something that makes you super uncomfortable. And this is definitely something very uncomfortable for me. So I'm gonna, do my best with it and see how it goes. I mean, I could fail. I could come back in a month, depending on how things go. Like, I don't know if I will make it. I don't know if I won't make it, but I won't know unless I try. So, it's just one of those things. I want to try online school with my 75 megahertz Pentium AST Adventure, but I need to get a network card and set up browser service on an Ubuntu machine. Okay, that'd be cool. I teared up a little at your announcement video. Oh, Michael. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be back. It's just, it's gonna be a big change. It's gonna be a big change. Which one is good for gaming? Okay, I'm gonna let someone else take that because I'm not sure which one is good for gaming. So I have a MacBook Pro 19 inch, or I'm sorry, 2019 16 inch, and it probably is okay for gaming, but like these aren't like amazing machines. They don't have like top notch graphics cards. I mean, it probably would run games, but you'd probably need to have Windows. So, but then again, like if you have an M1, you can actually game on it because you can use iPhone apps, right? You can use iOS apps, so that's pretty cool. iMacs are better for gaming. That's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. Bigger screen. All right, as you can see, we're stuck on this one page, so that's why I'm just talking, just waiting for the beach ball of death to hurry up. Like, hurry up. What are you doing? You're beach balling, and we need to go to other websites. Boot camp screams to get you to Windows. Oh, okay. Oh, it does. Okay. What's funny is I have not run boot camp on my 16 inch, and I always have. I've always run boot camp. Let's see, which is better, Chromebook or Windows? I have used both for a while, but now only Chromebook. If I had used Chromebook, I would probably give you some advice on that, but I have not used Chromebook, so I can't really speak to it. But I know it's like just on the Chrome browser, right? If anybody else knows more about this, let me know. Why aren't I using Safari? This version of Safari is very, very outdated. It's very outdated, and this is 10.4 Fox, so it's a little bit more up to date um, than Safari is. And one thing I'll say about Windows 10 is Windows 10, the older versions ran really well on older machines because they were less bloated, but it's become a pretty bloated OS in the past couple of years. So if you try to put it on an older machine, it doesn't run quite as good, I'd say. I don't like Google and refuse to get a Chromebook. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I totally can understand that. If these kinds of videos are interesting to watch, I might have to try with my old 2006 iMac. There's a video idea for me. There you go. And that's the white one, right? That's the really nice white acrylic kind like this. So yeah, go for it, man. Yeah. All right, we are still not able to click in the address bar here, so I may have to close it and open it again, just to get out of this. See, okay. So how new does it have to be to run Android apps, though? Like, is it a certain processor that it needs to have? I'm really curious about. I did not know that they could run Android apps because that actually makes it worth a little bit more than, because you can't run, phone apps on. Well, I guess you could on Windows 10. You could actually hook your phone up to the phone app, right? Oh, look at that. Unresponsive script. Yes, I realize that, and that's what I've been trying to do is get out of the script. Get off the script. I don't want the script anymore. Oh, come on, man. Windows 10 for ARM on my Air within Parallels. Wait, on your M1? Hold on, Michael Pepper. You do have an M1? Chromebook can download games. It has Google Play Store, Roblox, and Among Us, and yeah. So it's from the Play Store then. All of it, like Roblox and everything is from Play Store? Oh, hello, Creative Ann. How are you? I'm nearly sure the requirement for Windows 10 went up. I think you're right. I think it did go up actually. I don't know if it was maybe with 2004 that it went up. Um, yes, okay. 2017 or newer on average. Some older ones can. Well, that's honestly pretty impressive that it can do that. It runs well 4K and even 8K. So you have to use Parallels inside of Mac OS to do this, correct? So that's like a virtual machine basically. So it's not like boot camp. And what do we got? Chromebooks can run Android apps, but you can't download an exe. Okay, yeah. I figured Chromebook can't run Windows apps. I have all of them. I have them all. If you guys need an old Windows installer, so one of my friends on Twitter actually sent me the media creation tool from the 2015 version. And if you have, all you need is the media creation tool, and you can download it again, which is really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and command quit, or yeah, we're gonna command quit this. See if it'll actually get out of here, so we can actually open it again. Since the Apple trade-in website just killed it, I know you guys are waiting for me to go to other websites here. Maybe someday I'll get an iMac 27-inch or Dell laptop. Yeah, you will, Danny. You will definitely get one. You will definitely get one. 8K YouTube, man. It's crazy we have 8K now. Have you tried macOS on macOS in a virtual machine? No, I have not. That sounds pretty interesting. I wonder how well that would work. I mean, technically I would have the drivers for that, maybe. All right, can we not get this to quit? Come on, quit. All right, how do I get out of this? Let's see. I don't know how to quit it. Quit the thing on here. Oh, Option Command Escape. Isn't that sad I don't remember that? I should remember that. Option Command Escape. Does that work on, let's see, does that actually work on this? I wonder if you guys can actually hear the hard drive spinning up. Oh, man. Are you serious? 8K YouTube gets it up to 100%. Oh, man. Ugh. How well does it handle 4K then? Funny that Windows is in Parallels in a VM inside of software that's running inside Rosetta. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But doesn't that blow your mind? Doesn't that blow your mind though that we can do that at this point? That just blows my mind. Oh man. Oh man, does it? All right, now we gotta force quit. All right, we're gonna force quit here. Uh, are you? Yes, you're gonna lose unsaved changes. Yes, I don't care about the unsaved changes. I just want to quit it so I can open it again. Come on now, come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. All right, so now we got the Finder only. All right, and let's try to open it again. I don't know if you guys saw recently, someone had actually used these wallpapers from Tiger, and they remade them for iOS, and they look so good. They did them in a bunch of different colors and stuff. They look so good. I wish I could find those again. They had some desktops too, but I think they were charging $3.99 for the desktop version. They had like 4K versions of these, but they looked really slick. There's something about that Aqua interface, man, that just looks so good. It just looks so dang good. I feel like the x86 architecture slowly dying ARM is going to become the new norm, especially on laptops. Oh, I definitely agree. The problem I think though is that Windows does it differently than Apple does, and I think Apple's way is better. So I hope that Windows maybe changes it up a little bit. Wait, Miles, you already had to get your iPhone 12 fixed? What did you do to your iPhone 12? What happened to your iPhone 12? All right, so this is going to be cobra.dev. Try that one. Let's see, can we click in there? All right, come on. You know what? I think, Saran, I think that's where I found it from was you. I think you had retweeted that. Are you still, so you're still using them? That's awesome. I might have to grab that from you again because I forgot where it was. And I wish I saved tweets more because I think I tweet too much. I'm pretty sure you guys can agree on that. I tweet too much and I just lose stuff. It just, oh, it won't charge. So I actually had that issue with mine, and I ended up having to force reboot it, and it eventually worked, and it hasn't done it since. So I have two other tabs open and playing 8K HDR video on an M1 Mac, M1 Air, and only using 7 to 10% of CPU. That's nuts. That is nuts. All right, so the next website we're going to is cobra.dev, and this was requested by @CobraDev. So let's see if that works. All right. She's chugging along. She's doing her thing. Keeps saying water in it. Did you get water in it? Oh, let's see. Oh, you're watching this on an iPhone SE second generation? Awesome, awesome. What color did you get? Did you get the white, black, or red? All right, so we're connecting. We have something going on. And I will be taking a picture of this for Cobra Dev. Why does it say Apple Trade-In? Oh, dear God. Are you seriously going to that same website again? No. No. Don't go there again. You're going to freeze up again. No. Oh, my God. No. It really went back to the same website. It really went back to the same site. Killing me, man. Killing me. All right, let me ask you guys this. What is the oldest computer that you own? Like what year was the computer that you have? Your oldest one you own? Now I know Tanner has an iMac G3, so that's what, 98? Unless he has one that's a little bit newer. When did they stop making that one? 2002? 2001? Maybe? I can't recall. Oh my God, this trade-in website is ruining my life. How does Safari perform by comparison? Well, you know, if I can't get this to work, I will just go to Safari and we'll try it in Safari instead. But it's just more outdated than this one is. Oh, come on, man. Can we not? Oh, it's doing this crap again. Oh, this sucks. Oh my God, come on. So if I close out of it, if I force quit, it will just go back to the same thing again. It's from 2007 and Optiplex 745 runs Windows 10 okay. Yeah, I had an old Optiplex and honestly, for what you get, they're not bad. They're really not bad. The Mac I use right now, it's a mid 2012 MacBook Pro. Saran, we need to get you on a newer. Are you gonna buy one of the new M1s, or are you gonna wait for something else? Okay. Can we open another tab so I can at least close this or something? Yeah, Brightstar right here is killing this thing. It's ruining this for me because we're only 2 websites in. We're 2 websites in. We need to do like 5, I think, total. You know, it doesn't really crash, honestly. It runs pretty well. It's just the software, like I think it just overloads it because it doesn't have enough RAM. It doesn't have enough processing power to do it. Yes, we did do Twitter. That was the first website we did, was Twitter. Apple IIe is the oldest I own. How old is the Apple IIe? Let's find out. Apple IIe. Oh, that is 1983. Are you serious? You have one from 1983. Waiting for the new Max and pointing to the 14-inch M1X MacBook Pro. Oh, he wants that mini LED. Well, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. You know the leaks. You know all this stuff. I don't know all that stuff, but I hope it's not too expensive. So, Saran, how much storage do you have on your 2012 MacBook? I mean, you're doing daily videos. That has to kill your storage. That has to absolutely murder your storage every day. Watching the iBook reminds me of my sophomore year, 2004. He's using these to work on book reports. This iBook has a mind of its own. I'll tell you, so the first time I ever used a Mac computer was in 2002 or 2003, and it was actually an old iMac, the old one that Tanner has. And I used it in like 10th grade, and that was the first one I used. But for the most part, I only used Windows. So the first chance I got to buy a MacBook, I did, and my first MacBook was a 2010 MacBook Pro. So, and let me tell you, like I used to buy Windows computers like almost every year because you could buy a $200 or $300 Windows computer, and then the next year it's just completely upgraded. So I'd have like a really nice newer Windows computer every year, and then I decided to get into the Apple ecosystem. And the whole reason I bought a MacBook Pro in the first place was because I got an iPhone. So Apple knows what they're doing. They know if you buy an iPhone, you're gonna want to get an iPad. You're gonna want to get an Apple Watch. You're want to get a MacBook or an iMac. They know. They know exactly what they're doing. All right, come on now. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this thing? Well, here, let's open up Safari. We'll open up Safari while we're waiting for this to just decide what it wants to do. While it decides what it wants to do. I wish I could close out of this without that stupid script popping up here. My daily laptop is a MacBook Pro 13-inch, 2012, 480 gig SSD, 8 gigs of RAM. Did you replace the hard drive yourself? Is it the fatter model, or is it the slim? I just went to my page on there. All right, so we're waiting for Safari to open up because Michael Pepper wants to see that. We'll try a website on there and see if that actually works. You know, we never know. Are you going to make videos on the M1 MacBook Pro and MacBook Air? The funny thing is, I did actually buy an M1 Mac Mini, and I used it for 2 days and I returned it. And I know most people get pissed off if you buy things and return them and make videos on them. So I decided not to piss anybody off. And I just bought it and I didn't like it and I returned it. And the reason I didn't like it was because what I had planned to do, and you know what, while we're waiting for this, I'll just bring myself in here so you can see my face. Well, can I see both of us? There we go. So what I had wanted to do was have my work computer as the Mac Mini and then have my regular MacBook Pro. And the Mac Mini, so for my job, I have to use Citrix receiver. So it's like a virtual machine basically. So I'm using Windows. So I don't know why, but for some reason, using it on the Mac Mini or on Mac OS in general, it just doesn't work the same. So Windows keys that you normally use on a regular basis, using the Start key or using Alt Tab or anything like that, I'm pretty quick on Windows because on my work virtual machine I can get around there. I know what I'm doing. But like on the Mac Mini, my keyboard shortcuts didn't work very well. It just wasn't. It just didn't work. It just didn't work for me. The workflow didn't work for me. So the computer was okay, but then again, also Mac OS on 1080p looks like garbage. I think you guys can agree. Like newer versions of Mac OS look like absolute trash on 1080p. So like after being spoiled with a Retina display or whatever they call this, it just like it looks like absolute garbage on 1080p displays. And I had weird sharpness issues because it just looked washed out and like the text looked really strange. So I just kind of gave up on it. All right. Oh, I'm missing out some. I'm missing some comments here. All right, let's see. I just remember we have a 2E somewhere here too. Michael Pepper, you have videos to make, man. That's cool. I would love to see that. I want to put a PC inside my dad's eMac as a sleeper build. Does the eMac still work though? Does the eMac actually still work? Because I want to see the eMac in action. All right, I use a 2003 or 2013 MacBook Pro 15-inch. That's actually not a bad setup, Miles. You got a good setup going, man. Try using the old web on the iBook because it's a website that lets old browsers access. What is the old web? Is this a website or is this an actual browser? Does anyone have a Lisa though? Wonder where the name came from. I wonder. I don't know if I downloaded the Chrome OS update. Well, go check it. Came from his daughter's name, who denied. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that was like one book I actually read was the Steve Jobs book. I actually liked that book. Oh my God, Saran, no, no. Why are you torturing yourself with this? Can you replace it? 128. Oh my God. Well, you are gonna sell it if you get. Are you gonna sell it when you get done with it? It might be worth it to upgrade it. You never know. I mean, there are plenty of faster SSDs out there. You could. I mean, I don't think you could put. Is it NVMe, or is it just a traditional SATA SSD? What else we got here? M1 Max or I would that iMac though. I would wait for that. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, are you a laptop person or are you a desktop person? That's also a big thing you got to think about. Like, are you more of a person that needs a portable machine where you can take it anywhere you go, or are you more the type where you come home and you just have your computer there and you just use it when you're home? Like, it really depends on your workflow. That's just that's something you got to kind of figure out there for yourself. Okay, we saw that already. 720p. No, man, 480p. We got to have that low res. All right, so we're on Apple's website. So now you get to see Apple's website on Safari, on the OG Safari, and as you can see, that loads up. Oof. All right, here we'll get. Well, you guys can see me while I'm doing this if you want. Oh my God, that looks awful. Why is that scrolling faster than Firefox or the 10.4 Fox is? If this gets to the bottom, I'll be shocked. Apple TV 4K, cinematic in every sense. Look at that smooth scrolling, guys. Look at that. Look at this smooth. Look at that. We made it to the bottom of the page. Are you proud? Are you proud of it? All right, now let's see. Let's see if 10.4 Fox came back. If it's still broken. If it's still broken, then we'll just use Safari from now on. We'll just give up on this. My Air is connected to a 27-inch 1440p LG monitor. Looks weird too. Have to make sure. So mine's actually an LG also, and I kind of wonder if it's just LG monitors that do this, because I feel like maybe it is. If you have an LG, I have an LG. Maybe it's the same deal. I don't know. I watched half of it. I'll be honest with you guys. Look at me. I'm not a football person. I'm sorry, but I did watch it with my dad because trying to be a good son. I don't have much time being here, so I'm trying to spend some time with family too. So yeah. And I think I left before the halftime show. But I know you guys, some of you guys did not like the halftime show, but I'll be honest, I liked it. I liked the halftime show. I like The Weeknd, and I thought he did a pretty good job. So, all right. I want a 50-inch Sony Plasma. You want one or you have one? Very good. Well, like as soon as they say Tom Brady, I'm like, we already know what's going to happen, dude. We already know what's going to happen. I don't have to watch football to know. I don't have to watch football to understand that. I want a Sony Triniton, but my mom is like, no, you can't have a CRT. If you get it for free, can you have it? I mean, if it's free, why not? All right, so we're not getting any activity on the 10.4 Fox here, so maybe we'll just continue with this. All right. Let's see if we can get into the address bar. All right, let's try. Okay. All right, so let's try Copra.dev on the old Safari. Let's see if it works. Why is Safari working better? This is so bad. Safari's working a lot better. Traditional SATA SSD, I'm not really thinking of selling it since I assumed it would be worth nothing. Can you actually get a decent price? Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, I know it's a 2012, but you'd probably get, I don't know, is it the older fat model? If it's the older fat model, then it might be worth maybe $250, $300. You never know. You could always try it, but even the couple $100 is worth selling it for if you really want it. It could go to somebody else if you wanted it to be reused again. I have a Samsung camera that produces 80 by 60 images. Oh man, I could show you guys some of the cameras I have. I do. So if you guys have checked out my channel, I have a couple of cameras. I really love the Sony Mavica cameras from the early 2000s. So I've done videos on two of them. There's one I haven't done a video on. I need to. And like if you guys saw my house, I have just a mess of just tech stuff that I need to make videos on. And I eventually will, but when I get back. But yeah, it's the one that took the diskettes. So if you guys remember that. I didn't see my grandpa. Oh God, I'm sorry. Look at that. Look at that. Saran, you already have somebody who wants to buy it right now. Right now, look at that. Look at that. I'm bringing sellers and buyers together. You guys, like, we're doing work here. We're doing work here tonight. I want because I'm crazy like that. So you want a Trinitron and a Plasma. So here's the thing with Plasma. I did own a Plasma. I think my dad actually still has. No. I didn't give him that one. I bought him that one. So I bought my dad a Plasma a long time ago. I bought him a 42-inch Samsung Plasma. And the thing I loved about it was, like OLEDs have deep blacks and those really nice saturated colors. And of course, Plasma is similar in that regard. But the only problem with Plasma is they get so freaking hot when you use them. They like just emit heat and the whole room gets hot. It's like a CRT. Was the best, I'm sure. Yes, I love Lady Gaga's. So the funniest thing though that happens every freaking year when I watch the Super Bowl is I just start going down the rabbit hole of watching all of the old Super Bowl halftime shows. And of course I'm watching them. So like Beyonce's was really good. And then I watched the one with Katy Perry and I watched the one with Lady Gaga, and it's just like a rabbit hole just watching the old ones. So, and I watched Madonna's and I watched, who else? I watched Michael Jackson's from '93, and it's really interesting. And the one thing you gotta respect these performers, because the ones that do it just one and they're just them, like they're putting a buttload of work into doing a 15-minute show. Like that's a lot of work. I mean, you're not considering like if it's a concert, they have time, to go backstage to kind of change and stuff, but they're doing this all in like one take. So I totally respect these performers. Like, Lady Gaga, I think she did amazing. Like she did like a 17-minute set. That was insane. Replace the original fat one, but it's currently one of the drives from Kingston with their RAM. Okay, that's not too bad. I replaced the laptop screen, trackpad, and keyboard. It's even on its third logic board. Wow. Okay, that is all right. We gotta get away from the sad stuff here. Am I missing something? Hold on here. All right, I can still use Discord. I'm wanting a Sony XEL 11-inch OLED TV from 2007. What? I'm neutral. I'm neutral, man. I don't know about football. I don't really care that much about it. I'll be honest. Non-retina thick boy. If I get 250, 300, that would be incredible. I guess I'll look into how much they're going for here in the UK. They retain their value. They really do. They really retain their value. So you might be surprised. Yeah. And it was also like a historic night too, because they played in their own home stadium and they won. And it's like his 7th win or something. That's insane. It's $700 though. Ooh. Wait, for the plasma TV? What? All right. Can we get the 10-4 Fox? Let me see. Can I? Oh, are you gonna let me actually like click in here now, or are you just gonna still cause problems? All right. Should I reboot it? Should I just reboot it just to get this to work again, because it's not working? It's just gonna keep going to the same website for some reason. That's super annoying. God, I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry about your grandma. Mine also passed away in 2020, so I feel your pain there. All right. We're about to just turn this off and start over again because this is not working. So the Cobra.dev website is not coming up on Safari. It's well, let's try one more time. See if it actually pops up here. We're not getting much out of this here. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot it in a second. If this doesn't load up, I'll just reboot it. I'm just hoping it doesn't retain the URL that I was just in, because that's not gonna work for me. It's just gonna keep doing the same crap every single time. It's just annoying. All right. So reboot it. Reboot. Yeah. No. Reboot. Should I do it? All right. We'll just reboot it. All right. I'll do it the proper way. I will do it the proper way and restart it. Okay. And restart. And isn't it interesting? It doesn't have that. It doesn't have the thing where you could have it bring everything up again that you were just using, like newer versions can. But it's kind of crazy that this was out when Windows XP was out, and I think this looks a little bit better than XP, I think. Okay. All right, we're rebooting. We're gonna see what happens. What's the best Sony TV from 2007 or 2006 to get? I don't know, but I do remember the Trinitrons were really nice because they were really good looking. Of course, I mean Sony. I mean, I'm not surprised. They look really good, but the Trinitrons had really good color, and they also they were what I called the flat with a fat back because we didn't have flat panels in 2006 and 2007. Well, I couldn't afford one, but we had the flat with a fat back. So you had flat screen, big ass on the back. So, all right, force quit. Come on. I should have just unplugged it and just plugged it back in, but you know what? You know what? I have to say, they're not bad. The cheap ones are really not bad. Okay, so the great thing is you can buy a good cheap TV now and it can be smart, but the thing is you don't have to use the smart part of it. You can use your own streaming player. So if you don't want, like, I have a TCL TV that has a Roku built into it. I don't use, I'll just let y'all enjoy that real quick. Sorry. But yeah, it has Roku built into it, but I don't have to use that. So I have an Apple TV attached to it. And I mean, of course it's not like the best picture or anything like that, but it's still really good. And I got it. So the thing is, I got a 55-inch for $350, I think. 2018. I can't believe 2018 was 3 years ago, by the way. That's insane. The time just passes so freaking quickly. But I got one for my dad for 50, 60 bucks less than that. So you can definitely find a decent TV. Even if if you didn't want to get a modern TV, you can get one that's a couple years old, even if it does have smart capabilities, and just use a different streaming player instead. Oh yeah, flat with a fat back. Yeah. And you remember the ones that had the side speakers instead of being on the bottom? So like they took up so much room on the sides. And I remember everybody I knew had a TV stand and it was square to fit a normal square TV. But then you had the ones with the side speakers and they wouldn't they wouldn't fit in those. All right, let's try it. Let's see if it'll open this time. Yeah. I know, yeah. Some of them were really big looking, and looking at them now, we can't believe we thought those were great. So, funny story. Oh, hey Tech Fairy Dates, how are you? So, funny story about those big TVs. They're really good for playing old console games. So, like, if you can ever find a CRT that you can, plug in an old console into, it's better experience than buying, using your flat screen because it's 480, it's 4 by 3, it's cut off on the sides. It's gonna look like crap anyway. But there's just something about using an old console like a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 or whatever on like an older TV. It just, I don't know, for me it's super nostalgic. So my neighbor across the road, she was getting rid of two CRT TVs. And I went over there and I wanted one so bad, but they're so heavy. So like I tried to pick one up and I'm like, okay, I'm about to give myself a hernia just trying to pick this thing up. So I said no. And I was so sad because it rained the next day. So they got ruined. They got completely ruined. Okay, now we're going to try Cobra.dev. We're going to try it now. Oh my god, please don't go to this website again. Please don't do it again. Let me click. Alright. I just typed a bunch of characters, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, I know, I do. Yeah. That was really, really sad. That was really, really sad. About session restore. No, don't you dare. Don't you restore that session. Don't you dare do it. Oh my god, please don't do that. Okay, alright. Cobra.dev. Please don't restore the session. Oh no, no. No. Don't. Okay, sorry. I feel like it was trying to do that again, and I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that again. No, I can't deal with this right now. Yeah. You know what? And Saran asked me that earlier. I'm sorry. It's running. It's running Tiger 10.4, 10.4.1, 10.4.11 is what it's running. Okay, Cobra. All right. And I think we have like two more to run, two more to try, and I'll try to do as many of these as I can. I don't want to keep you guys. you know, I'm gonna probably have dinner in a little while. Look at that. That's a pretty easy website to load, actually. Let's see if it loads everything. And I will take a picture for them to see. Oh yeah, I'm an old dude. I know. I know you wouldn't. You know, like it's nice that I don't look as old as I am, but damn it, I feel as old as I am sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Came out 17 years ago. Mm-hmm. Do you guys watch? Oh my God, what's his name? There's a guy that I watch that does videos. Does not compute. This does not compute. I think is his YouTube, and he does videos on this. So he did a video on like the first Sony Discman that was out, and he tried to fix it. It was from like the 80s, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it was like it was so old to the point where it didn't have batteries. It had like an AC adapter, and you actually had to plug it in. So like it wasn't something you could take with you. You literally would sit there with headphones, and you had to have it plugged in. Like that just blows my mind. Oh, well, thank you. You can still assume that if you want to. Just keep thinking I'm in my 20s, and I'll pretend. I'll pretend like, yeah, I'm in my 20s. It's all good, man. All right, let me take a picture of this real quick. We'll get a picture of this one. All right, so we got that one, so we can respond to that. Now, can we scroll is the question. We can. Wow, that scrolls pretty well, actually. Not bad. Not bad. And who would have thought you could put a 2020 website on this? Okay, the next one. Instagram. Instagram. That will not run very well, but we'll try it anyway. I'm not going to log into my Instagram. I will just, you know what, can I just look at my Instagram? Instagram.com/IansTech. Let's see. Let's see if it runs. Oh my God, y'all are all babies. Oh, you're all babies. But it's okay. You know what? You guys are the future. You know what? Hey, if it does, I'll be shocked. If it does, I'll be completely surprised. Look at that. We got the Instagram logo. Look at that. We got something, man. Got something going on here. All right, we're going. I feel like the pictures are definitely not going to load. I feel like the pictures will not load on this. You know what, Saran, I should have made a bet with you. I should have made a bet with you that it would run. And you could say it wouldn't run, and we just bet each other money. A Sony Rolly. You know what, you guys make me think I should just like actually be making videos of these old tech things now. But this is more fun, right? This is more fun. Yeah, and as you can see, I have a very poor following on Instagram, 139 followers. I'm not doing very good on there. Yeah. Look, the picture even showed up. The picture even showed up on there. I'm impressed. Oh my God, all the pictures loaded up on here? All right, let's click. Can we X on this? No way. No way. All right, we'll take a picture of that. I'm surprised too. I didn't think it would actually show up to that level actually. I'm impressed by that. All right, what else we got? Let's see. Can we see pictures? All right. Now I know. So Sean asked me to do Netflix, but I think you could get to the Netflix page, but probably not to log in. Should I try YouTube? I think I'll make YouTube the last one we do. I don't know if YouTube would actually work, but we'll try it. We'll try it then. Let's see what we got here. I know, right? Isn't this surprising? This is crazy. Seeing it at Galaxy S21 on a 17-year-old computer. It's nuts, man. You know, we've had a lot of deaths, a lot of recent celebrity deaths. It's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad. All right, now we're gonna do YouTube. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Saran, I'm gonna do yours. You know what? Let me see if your URL is your URL like Saranbyte? Is that your URL? Let me try it. Is it bytes or bytes? Or is it byte or byte? It's byte. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Does his website work on YouTube? Okay. I'm sorry. You can see I'm like just flubbing everything up right now. You guys have no idea how many takes it is for like videos. Like Saran, I know you know this, but like trying to do a video and talking, I mess up so many times. So like a video that should only take me like 20 minutes to film takes me forever because I'm not the type of person that likes to edit stuff out. I just like I delete it, I redo the whole thing. I just don't want to do I just don't want to do any more of it. iPhone 10 is oh man. Yeah, there's some days I feel like my cousin's age and he's in his 40s. Yeah, 2020 was a dumpster fire. Yeah. So it's really surprising. My cousin is 1 year older than me, but he's a lot. He seems like he's a lot older than me, but he's not. And then my other cousin is she's 3 years older than me. I have one cousin who's 2 years younger than me. My sister's 1 year younger than me. So it's really strange. I mean, and I do have some high school friends that I'm still friends with now. And, you know, we're all in our 30s now. It's just weird. And I mean, you guys are going to see this. Like, as soon as you get in your 20s, you're like, oh shit, all my friends we're all in our 20s now. This is crazy. And then you all, like, the first one to turn 30, you're like, oh crap, it's coming. You're like, oh crap, I'm going to get in my 30s. And it's like really strange, man. It's really strange. I don't think, you know, I think I felt any different when I turned 30. It wasn't like that big of a deal, but you know, like, I definitely feel it now. I'll say that. Oh yeah, Christopher Plummer. Yeah. Oh, I can definitely relate. I usually end up recording a video for 40 minutes. I don't do in one take though. Definitely glad I can cut things out. I also thank you for loading my channel on this. I hope it works. I hope it works. If it works, I'll take a picture of it before I actually try a video. We'll see. I don't think it'll open a video, but if it did, I'd be completely shocked. I don't think it has the codecs to do it, but we'll try it. We're going to try it. We're going to give this a go, man. We're going to give this a go. She's connecting. She's trying. I hope it's with a C. Is it with a C or do I need the C? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know, because mine I know has a C. It does YouTube. Yeah, yours has a C in it too. Okay, good. Okay. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Connecting. It's going. It's going. It's thinking. It's thinking about it. All right, Danny. Well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching with me. How much faster is the A14 than the A12? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, but, you know, like, it seems like it's more incremental now. Because if you think about it, the developer Mac Mini. Oh, no. Oh, no. It did the thing. No. Oh, I won't load up this one. Oh, come on. We're going to continue. We're going to try it. We're going to try it one more time. Come on. We got this. You got this, little iBook. You got this, man. Oh. I should have hit stop script. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, and honestly, at this point, like, it's just fast enough to the point where it doesn't seem like it's that noticeable, you know? So, all right, you know, we'll give it another second, and then if not, we're going to cut it from here. But I mean, hey, a couple of websites. We just all spent an hour trying to load websites on this thing. So now I have to make a thumbnail for this video. This is fun. Oh, hold on. You know what that looks like. All right. Even if we have the script thing up here, I'm still gonna take a picture of it. That's still impressive. If it shows your name on there and your little icon, I'll be completely blown away. Yeah, it's been through enough. I know. Look, it's just waiting for accounts.google.com. Do you guys, is it weird that browsers don't do that anymore? Our browsers used to show at the bottom. They used to have like the little loading bar at the bottom, and they would tell you what was going on at the bottom and everything. And now they don't do that anymore. I mean, they probably don't need to, but I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, I'm sure you guys remember Internet Explorer had the little bar at the bottom, and like you'd be waiting forever for the bar to load. Has something to do, but now we don't have any loading icons or anything. We just have this little thing waiting for accounts to. I love that the script thing went away. You're giving me a little hope. We're gonna get there. Come on. Oh, we got the little beach ball. Man, it is crazy to think that YouTube has gotten this like bloated with stuff, and it used to be like such an easy website probably for this to load. Yes, I know. I kind of wish they would have kept it too. I really do. But then again, I mean, it's so fast now. I mean, it wouldn't. I guess it makes sense that they took it away. I guess it kind of makes sense. All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna let it load. I'm gonna keep letting it loading. Come on. No. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. You got this. Come on. All right. You know what? Safari has the loading bar still. It's just at the top under the address bar. Unless you pay attention, it's not noticeable. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. You know what? We'll just end it here. We'll just end it here. Saran, if this shows up, I'm gonna just let this sit here. I'm gonna like go cook my food. If this is still sitting and going, and it pops your page up, I will take a picture and I'll tweet it at you. How about that? But I think we did pretty good. I think we did what, 4 websites? We did 4 websites. We did all right. Yeah. So about an hour in. Yeah. Yes, torture. Just torture it more. Hey, we got the top. We got your name up there at the top. So I wanted it to load your picture and like load the video thumbnails, something, Anyway, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and end it here. We just did an hour, trying to load some websites here on the iBook G3. So anyway, guys, this was fun. This was fun hanging out with you guys. And you know what? If you guys have old computers and you want to do another live stream like this where we just share about old computers and old tech, let's do it. Let's do it again. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me for this time. And you know what? I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, guys.